Good morning. It's Thursday and it's time for a Tip Talk video. Today we're talking tech, which is really important right now, right? We're using a lot of tech this school year. So it's really important that you know how to get your tech issues dealt with. The first thing you should know is where the help desk is. If you didn't pick your computer up while you were at school, maybe you did the drive-through, maybe you picked it up in the front office, you may not know that the help desk is down the bright hallway towards the cafeteria. There's actually a little sign now, but it's the only doorway on your left that opens. So that's the help desk. Why it's important is because you need to report problems. If your screen isn't working, if your camera isn't working, if your mic isn't working, if your computer freezes up every half a second, you need to go to the help desk and tell someone. We have a new technology person here at school, and so you're going to want to put a ticket in with her. You're going to have to go see her face or her student workers and say, hey, I'm having trouble. We can't fix it if we don't know about it.
What about virtual kids?
Virtual kids can bring their computer to the front office, and someone at the front office will move it from there to the help desk to make sure it gets taken care of. Because obviously you guys could be having trouble too.
Right, and that is most important if you have a problem that you can't communicate with, one of us or through I know a lot of tech problems get sent through the East High Facebook page sometimes, just like, hey, I don't understand how to do X, Y, or Z. But if you have a major hardware problem, like mic, camera, screen, blah, 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 charger broke, whatever, you got to bring it in. There's no substitute.
Right. Sometimes, though, you might just have, like, a smaller tech issue. Like, maybe you're not entirely sure how to submit something in Google Classroom, or you don't know the best way to get to your teacher's email. Those are the kind of problems that maybe the Facebook could help, because she's one of the people who monitors the Facebook page. You can come to the library and get some assistance. We can help with technology software things, like things that are happening on a fully functioning computer. A non-functioning computer is outside of our realm.
Right. Yes. Above our pay grade, they say. That brings us to common issues you may have. One thing we hear a lot is I can't log onto my computer at home. I can't get on my computer at home. I try and it says there are no domains available or whatever like that. That is possibly because you didn't log onto your computer at school before you took it home. If you got a brand new computer, say you're a freshman or a virtual student that is new to our school, if you got a brand new computer, you need to make sure you log into it in our building before you take it home. Otherwise, you won't be able to log on at home. If your computer breaks and you bring it in and they give you a loaner, same thing. Make sure you log onto it at school before you take it home. Otherwise, you won't be able to log onto it at home. Right. Very important.
Also, always remember to use the Chrome browser this year. It is so important because we're using so many Chrome products. They just work better in their own browser. They just do. Right. So always use Chrome.
Yes. If you're having a problem, you don't understand what it is, make sure you're using Chrome.
Yep.
Could be the problem. A tip, if you are a virtual student and you have access to an Ethernet cable, a hardwired internet connection, or if you're a teacher in the classroom and you know where your internet hardwired connection is, if you are having audio-visual glitchy stuff, like things are crackling or lagging or whatever, plug it into that Ethernet cable instead of using the wireless.
Right.
Because we have so many devices connected to our wireless in this building, it's just really hard for things to go through. And I always liken bandwidth to like a hallway. If everybody in the building tries to go down the same hallway, you're going to get stuck and it's going to be hard to go through. The Ethernet, you can think of that as like a little shortcut. A little side hallway. You can pop down through there and things are going to go a lot faster for you.
Absolutely.
Another thing you can try if you're having weird stuff happen is restart your computer. You know,
Always turn it off and turn it back on.
Turn it off, turn it back on again. Sometimes that will.
We don't know why it works, but it does in at least 50% of the cases.
Yeah.
So try it.
Yeah, you can also speak encouraging words to your computer. Kind of pet it a little bit. Be like, "Come on, computer, you got this." You know, it sounds silly, but positive energy.
But for real, we actually do this sometimes in the library, and it
blow
works.
on it,
So
stuff like that. But definitely turn it off, turn it back on again, power cycle it. That will sometimes help it out.
Sometimes.
Another thing we're seeing, the last common problem we're seeing is sometimes you'll be in Google Classroom and you will click something and it'll disappear. It just poof away and you're like, oh no, what happened? Where'd my stuff go? I'm afraid to click anything else to make it disappear too. We had someone come in with that problem and what we did is we had them log out of their Google, close Chrome, open it back up again, and then when they logged into their classroom, everything was there.
Magic.
So sometimes computers just get confused because they got too much information. If you have anything else kind of get stuck, like I had a teacher the other day whose YouTube kept trying to go to the mobile version on her laptop, and it wouldn't let her play any videos. What we did for that was we went to Chrome, and we went to the history and cleared out all the history and the browsing data, closed Chrome, and opened it back up again. And now that it was all fresh and clean, it would let her go to regular YouTube and play a video. So,
like you said, sometimes it's an easy fix. Sometimes it's a hand it over to the tech guru fix.
Right.
But whichever it is, you need to get it dealt with because 99% of the work you're doing is on this computer this year. It's very important that it is functioning as well as it possibly can.
Yes. Please don't let it go on.
No.
We have had seniors in the past come and say, my such and such never ever worked all 4 years. And we're like, well, why did you continue to have that problem? All you had to do is tell someone and we could help you fix it. So communicate, communicate.
Absolutely.
So you can get your problem solved. Most of the time they're fixable.
They are. So just remember that. You can talk to us. You can talk to the help desk. There's lots of options. Start somewhere.
Yes. All right. Well, hopefully that was helpful, and we'll see you guys later.
Have a good day.
Bye.